Oh, you should see, you should see For America right now, because it does two things. It did two things for me. One, it kind of talked about our growth, it talked about our development, but more importantly, it gave me an opportunity to step back and remember what this country really is. It's not so much about the people that make the country, but there is a land, and this land that we live in is phenomenal. And there are great people who are able to capture those little things in this country and in this land, this earth, that we don't see, that we overlook. You know, just the paintings that showed the trees, and the artists captured the curvature of the trees, and how the trees kind of cross each other, and adequated to chapels and cathedrals, and how what we have to deal with every day stems from nature. And to me, this particular exhibit really expressed that enough to make me want to share with other people, you know, the beauty that I saw today.
Well, first of all, the art's outstanding, but these artists, as they were growing up, as they were maturing, as they lived in these United States, they dealt with issues, and they brought on canvas depictions of you know, the things that they were going through and dealing with the societal issues of their times. I mean, we're dealing with societal issues too. You know, America, in my opinion, it's a great country. It's a very young country, but we have our imperfections, we have our differences, and by going and see how these artists painted about some of the issues that were going on in America, it's good for us to remember that and try to work through our differences.
So pretty powerful people, and I guess my initial thought was how the artists put the connection of people to either their regular lives, and then maybe touching bigger pieces of the history kind of America. So that's what I took, and that's what my initial impression and continued to be the impression was, how they were portraying America's people, and that's what we're all about, and how diverse we are, and how they connected it to individual, you know, maybe neighborhoods or small lives, but then got the bigger picture as you went through the whole thing. So.
Well, I think with some of the issues we're going through in America, that it's important to see this exhibit, because it will show 200 years of history. And America's ups and downs, it's always a wave of good, bad, and America's always had a lot of warts, we'll have a lot of warts, but in the end, we come together as a country and try to do what's right. So I think seeing what's happened in the past, the good and the bad, we see how it is today, and we should know that the good is going to eventually come through.
It's kind of like when you go into a certain exhibit, the curator or the artist wants to create a particular feeling for the observer. Like when I go into a Van Gogh exhibit, I am energized, yet there's this kind of melancholy everywhere. But I found that with this exhibit, especially, you know, it has 3 different floors and it has such a combination of different styles. It was very, you couldn't pinpoint one particular feeling, one particular emotion. It was, you know, ever changing. And so it really made you sit up and pay attention and take your time a little more, which is great, you know, as a variety, which is kind of what America is.